Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Monday, December 18th, 2017. We have a warm front that is finally moving through the region. It's going to lead to temperatures rising well above freezing by the time we get to this afternoon. We're talking about the upper 40s to lower 50s. In the meantime, we have areas of fog that are developing as warm air is moving over the snowpack that is quickly melting. So you get these areas of low clouds and fog developing throughout the region. The low clouds and fog will lift as the atmosphere continues to warm with the southwesterly winds taking hold. But as we have seen over the past couple of weeks, high pressure over New England's putting up a fight and keeping a bit of a colder low-level atmosphere in place than what the model guidance was suggesting. Thankfully, though, we're not seeing a lot in the way of precipitation, so therefore we're pretty much seeing cloudy skies and no real threat for any snow, sleet, or rain developing throughout the region. We have a few small pockets here, but they're pretty light, isolated, and not really producing much in the way of any type of accumulation, ice, snow, or rain. Again, watch out this morning on some of those side roads where you can get some slick road conditions. But other than that, we're pretty much just dealing with a cloudy day. So here we have our stationary front that will become a warm front. This high pressure system is putting up a pretty good fight, but it is starting to move out into the Atlantic. This low pressure system will continue to track towards the St. Lawrence River Valley, driving this warm front northward and leading to some rather mild weather conditions for today and tomorrow. We're talking about highs tomorrow in the lower to mid 50s. Then we fall right back once again as we continue our roller coaster of cold, warm, cold, warm. And we're going to continue that all the way into Christmas on next Monday, when things could get very interesting depending on the timing of another Arctic cold front moving through. So let's dive into this forecast. Now, for today, that warm front moves northward. Look for cloudy skies, a break or two of sun is possible, and you can't rule out a few isolated showers as well. High temperatures in the upper 40s to lower 50s. For this evening, look out for cloudy skies. Some fog is possible on through tomorrow morning. Look for lows in the upper 30s to lower 40s. And tomorrow afternoon, we have a cold front that will move through with a few isolated showers, but really not looking for any widespread rainfall out of this. Look for lows in the lower to mid 50s. On Wednesday, tranquil weather conditions are expected with sky cloud cover. Watch out for a few isolated showers, though, in the evening hours with this cold front right here. Temperatures on Wednesday will range from the upper 30s to lower 40s for lows and lower to mid 40s for highs. On Thursday, Arctic high pressure builds south, and you're going to feel it with lows in the upper teens to lower 20s, a few mid 20s along the coast. High temperatures in the mid to upper 30s. Watch out for a few snow flurries as well. This cold weather does not last, though, because this low pressure system and the Arctic air that is associated with this high pressure system will be driving south into the plains. And as it's doing so, this low pressure system will track to the northeast, driving warm air out ahead of it. So on Friday, we warm up, we start to see an increase in clouds, a few showers will be possible. Lows will start out in the mid 20s. Highs will start out in the upper 40s to lower 50s. Then on Saturday, this Arctic cold front approaches. Now here's where things get interesting because the models are kind of all over the place. Does this cold front start to peter out and then this one follows and then you have really strong Arctic air back here? Or does all of this combine all as one and drive through on Saturday into Sunday? So Saturday is definitely a very warm day. Temperatures in the mid to upper 40s for lows, mid to upper 50s for highs, could even see a few 60s. The question is, once this cold front moves through on Saturday with periods of showers and rain, on Sunday, Christmas Eve, does this cold front become the main edge for the Arctic air, or do we have another wave of low pressure that develops and tracks northward ahead of the secondary Arctic cold front that reinforces the Arctic air? So that's pretty much the question in this forecast, and as always, it deals with a lot of short waves that are not being handled very well in the model guidance. So my best suggestion for Christmas and for travel, stay tuned. Right now, for Sunday, we're looking at lows in the upper 30s to lower 40s, highs in the mid to upper 40s. And then on Christmas Day, that Monday, watch out. We're going to watch this low pressure system here and do interaction with this low pressure system here and also this one here. These three are going to be very key to deciding the forecast. Now, If this is the primary Arctic cold front and this just kind of peters out, then you're talking about temperatures in the upper 40s to mid 50s here on Christmas Day, with periods of rain and temperatures well above normal. However, if this is a secondary Arctic cold front and the primary is here and you get waves of low pressure, then you could be looking at temperatures where the high temperatures are around midnight, and then you have temperatures falling through the 40s, 30s, and into the 20s as you move forward throughout the day, with rain changing over to snow. So there's a lot of uncertainty here. So I'm kind of going in between using a ensemble approach here and see exactly where all of this works out. So certainly, as we head towards the week of Christmas, the weekend of Christmas, it's looking to be rather interesting, a rather volatile forecast. So I would definitely suggest to have some backup plans in case travel gets a little bit too interesting. That is your forecast discussion for today. Thank you for following NY and JPA weather. And as always, stay safe out there.